Okay, you know the problem with trying to vlog with this? This is a sizable camera. Holding it like this, it's huge! I could hold it from the lens, and that's much more manageable. Like, I could do that easy. Hold it like this, and I can really do that. See, that's even not bad. Look, if you look at it, that's not bad at all. The biggest problem I'm running into, and I did this in my last video, I noticed it really bad. The problem is the autofocus on the lens. Even if I have it stationary, when I move in and then lean out and do this, the lens is adjusting automatically, which of course it should, but you hear it. It's like, and that drives me crazy. Look at this. If I were to actually, you hear that? It's so noticeable in the recording too. To counter that, you should have it turn autofocus off. But then I'm nervous it's not gonna be in focus. Blurry video is horrible, horrible. So this is a much better handheld. The cell phone wins on that one. I don't have time for the high quality setup, but I got a package. And I got another package that I really want to talk about before the weekend. Speaking of weekend, I checked my numbers, and my numbers tell me no one cares about videos on Fridays. So I'm considering 86ing videos on Fridays, and maybe doing videos like Monday through Thursday. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Ooh, that sounds like such a commitment. I don't know if I actually want to put that out there. But I get that people have their lives that they want to live. Water? Friday is not the day that they're on YouTube. You're on YouTube on like Sunday afternoons when things are dying down, and through the days of the week to keep you cheerful as you get through work and school. I get that. This came from Better Books Online. No, Better World Books. I ordered this package myself. Very excited about it. It came all the way from America. If you didn't know about Better World Books, I didn't know about them either until I was searching online for an online bookstore because I wanted to buy books that were cheaper. I didn't want to buy full-priced books in a bookstore because as much as I love shopping for books in a bookstore, it is really expensive. Like, I can't go spend 25 euros on a book every time I want a new book. Better World Books is an online bookstore, and a lot of their proceeds go towards libraries across the world or reading programs, educational programs. It's like for a good cause. So if you ever are looking for a book and you want to order it online, Better World Books. This is not a paid promotion. I'm not being paid to say any of that. I bought this book myself. I'm just sharing the wealth of knowledge that I'm accumulating. Leia, please stop kicking the table. The Complete Book of Herbs. Now, I got this to go hand in hand with my book on essential oils because I thought it would really complement it. For a long time, I wanted to forage. I wanted to go out somewhere where it's not polluted and gross and people don't walk their dogs. And I wanted to find things like there's so many weeds that are considered weeds that are actually really have tons of nutritional value or medicinal value that are really high quality and great for you. And I wanted to go foraging, but I don't have a guide. And I also want to know more about herbs and using them medicinally, like as home remedies, but I don't have a guide for that either. When I went to the bookstore, everything I found, you needed 2 books. First of all, you needed a book to tell you about herbs, and then you also needed a herb identification book. As I was describing my essential oil book to a friend of mine, and I was saying how I wanted a book about herbs, she was telling me how she had this amazing book on herbs. It tells you everything about them. And when she told me that, I thought, that's probably exactly the book I need. So I went and found it online, and the ones that I did find here were insanely expensive. And Better World Books, what is it? Better World Books sent it with free shipping. Free shipping from America to Slovenia. That's better than Amazon. Anyways, it's a very cool book. House leek. The Dutch add these to salads? What? I've always known this as sempervivum. I didn't know it was called house leek. This is something that whenever our kids have had ear aches, inflamed ears, we take some of the leaves, we squeeze the juice out of it, and then we put those drops into their ears. And it works so well. That and a salt sock have helped more than anything else. fresh leaves in a bath or facial steam to heal and nourish the skin. So anyways, I'm looking forward to this book and going through it and finding good uses for the things around me. Last, but certainly not least, I was looking forward to this. Oh my goodness, I can smell it already. Specialty coffee. Woo, it's on both sides. Very pretty. Mariposa. If you don't know what that is, it's butterfly in Spanish. Coffee roasters. I'd be very curious actually why the choice of mariposa. Single origin coffee from Kenya, roasted in Slovenia. Coffee is a way of life and we want to be a part of yours. How nice. Zrela limona, vrtnica, cvet pomaranče, med začimbe. I had another coffee from Kenya, which I bought in Stowe, and I did not like it so much. It felt like a tea more than a coffee. It's very different. It just didn't feel like that smooth, round, robust cup of coffee I was looking for. So I'm excited to see how this is different. I have 15 minutes to do that. Been learning about coffee. One of the most important factors in the way that your coffee turns out, I have learned, is temperature. I'm trying to warm up my coffee maker before I actually brew the coffee. This is the one from Mariposa. This is the one from Stowe. Oh, wow. They smell very different. Really, really different. Wow. That is insane. Gosh, it's so bizarre. This smells like a tea, like it's very fruity. Grenivka robida rdečí ribes. Rdečí ribes is probably the most accurate to how this one is. Now, another big thing I need to invest in. A proper grinder. I have this grinder, and it's a blade grinder. And it does the job. However, blade grinders are notorious for making uneven grinds. The problem is that you have pieces that are like espresso and then you have pieces that are chunks that are too big. And that gives you a very unbalanced cup of coffee. It can make it bitter or it can make it sour. The proper kind of grinders are with burrs. They grind differently and I've looked at some of them. They range from about 100 euros to 350 euros depending on how good they are. The biggest problem for me is that they're ugly. They're so ugly and they're huge. Probably this big. The smallest ones are like this big and like this, you know, like that deep. That takes up an enormous amount of space on your countertop and it looks horrible. Goat story. If you want to make a beautiful burr grinder that would be small, I would love that to go next to Gina. One of the things you can do to help with the unevenness is you shake it down. Oh, that smells good. Ooh. Okay, let's try this cup of coffee. Smells very good. Oh, it has a specific smell, like a top note. I like this coffee. It's a kind of coffee that is very drinkable. I like that it gives you all the details on this. It was roasted on the 7th of this month. I can kind of taste that lemon, that like citrusy. I think that has a very prominent top note flavor to it, is that citrus. The way like a lemon peel is very citrusy but a little bitter in a way, like just a bit. Like I just feel that just a teeny tiny bit. Just so subtle because it doesn't actually taste bitter. Honestly though, this is one of those coffees that I would like, I think I would prefer it cold. Because of the lemony, citrusy flavor tone, I think I would enjoy that cold. And this is definitely different from the other Kenya coffee I have, which is so interesting to me. I love it. I mean, obviously you get coffee from all over the country, but I was just thinking, I was curious if it was going to be the same kind of coffee or maybe it was the same bean from the same location and then it was just roasted differently. I don't know. So very interesting. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Mariposa. Thank you very much for sending me a lovely coffee. And you came right at the right time because I'm just running out of coffees. I have this itch now where I just want to make coffee all the time. All right, I'm gonna finish this quickly before I have to go. Drop in the comments below if you watch videos on Friday or not, or if you would prefer Monday through Thursday videos, because if that's better for you, that's better for me. I had to scratch Leia's back to get her happy. Such a cutie pie. All right, thank you again, Mariposa, for a very lovely gift. Thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, please like it. If you liked me and Leia, please subscribe. And I will see you